First up, a question from 2019. Implementation of information and communication technology based projects or programs usually suffer in terms of certain vital factors. Identify these factors and suggest measures for their effective implementation. Meaning, whenever you use ICT, whenever you try to deliver services through ICT, there are some vital factors. The project always suffers because of certain constraints and challenges. Identify these constraints and also suggest measures for their effective implementation. So you have to simply write about the possible challenges and then any way forward that you may feel which can remove these impediments. So what are the possible challenges? When you are incorporating ICT in the delivery of services in any project, the first thing is the availability of infrastructure. Then language barrier. Language barrier is yet another problem. You have things like digital literacy. Rampant digital illiteracy in our country is also a problem. Poor internet connection, cost of data, and then you have lack of technical proficiency, non-inclusive nature of the tech used. Then you have things like geographical as well as weather related issues. So all these are problems when it comes to using ICT to deliver any kind of service, including, as I said, lack of technical proficiency or capacity building. Then let's come to way forward. What is a possible way forward? Solve all these problems. Firstly, we should increase any kind of investment in human capital formation. We should also improve the design of government websites, make it more interactive. And not just this, we should also ensure integration of local language, meaning content should be in vernacular language. Enhancing digital literacy, plugging the digital divide, involving private sector, that could be a very innovative way forward, and capacity building of the public functionaries as well. So these are some challenges and these are the way forward that you can incorporate in your answer. Let's move on to another question which was asked in 2020. Question: the emergence of fourth industrial revolution, the digital revolution, has initiated e-governance as an integral part of government. Discuss. So it talks about the emergence of fourth industrial revolution. So you can start off your question by simply pointing out what have been the other three. The first industrial revolution was driven by steam power, the second by electric, the third by electronic, and the fourth is through data and artificial intelligence. So now you can write all those points with respect to the e-governance becoming an integral part of government. For example, employment generation to address the demographic dividend. The youth can be employed in all these areas where e-governance is being used. So the first thing would be employment. Then enhanced banking sector. That's also important. Banking sector has enhanced a lot with the use of AI, use of blockchain technology. Then increase in exports, especially in the IT sector. So that's also one idea where we are increasing the exports from the country. Exports primarily in the IT sector. Then use of big data. We are using big data both in the field of health as well as agriculture. Then you can also quote some examples of the Digital India Initiative, the new industrial policy of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, or the National Strategy for Artificial Intelligence, which was given by the Niti Aayog. So these are some of the points of incorporation. Then in the conclusion, you can also write some challenges or some caveats, some areas of concern which should not be overlooked. For example, the big problem is because of automation, we are going to witness loss of jobs. So a fine balance has to be struck between automation and also ensuring that people keep on getting jobs. Then protection of the MSMEs against the might of the MNCs is also something that we have to look into. Then economic inequalities, environmental externalities, and also misuse of data. So all these are certain areas of concern which you can incorporate in your conclusion, mentioning that despite all the good things, despite the integration, we have to always be cautious that these do not take place, adding the economic inequality aspect as well as the environmental externality aspect to it. So this is how you would comprehensively answer this question. With this, we come to an end of the topic e-governance. That's all for this video. Jai Hind.